Hi, how are you? So I just got off from work. I just got home, and I was very excited because I just received a notification that garlic from MI Gardener has already been delivered. So here it is, finally. So we can plant tomorrow. Yeah! So happy! Garlic is here. Unboxing. Let's do unboxing. I hope they're big. Come on, I'm excited. So what are these? Oh, Egyptian onion planting. Oh, it's the instruction how to plant. Oh, that's nice. They provide with the instruction. Yeah, I'll read it tomorrow. Oops. Whoa, look at that. Those are big. These are garlic. Garlic. These are soft neck garlic. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, didn't give any giveaway. Yep, they're here. They're finally here. So we'll plant this tomorrow. So we'll sleep our excitement tonight and we'll plant tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Hello, good morning. So it's pretty excited yesterday that the garlic has arrived already. So yep, 2 bags and 20 bulbs all. So yep, let's break this apart. Let's get the big cloves, and that's what we will plant in the garden. So okay, we ordered this from MI Gardener. So it's still pretty early. It's still quarter to 6. We woke up early. We got very excited. Anyway, let's finish breaking this apart, and then we'll go outside to plant this garlic once it's already bright outside. Okay, we're done breaking all the stems. So let's start planting here in the front yard. We have 2 raised beds here in the front yard. So these are 2 by 4. And the first thing we'll do is we will remove the mulch. These beds are already amended with the compost. So after we finish all removing all those mulch, and it's time to sprinkle some organic fertilizer. So we are using here garden tone. It's NPK of 344, so it's like a balanced fertilizer. So this one provides slow continuous feeding on our garlic. So let's just sprinkle it there lightly in all our beds. And the next one is we will sprinkle also some bone meal. So bone meal, this is the high in phosphorus. So this will gonna help in the root development of this garlic, and maybe it will also help in the bulbing process. But yep, it's gonna help on those roots, so that it will have a strong roots. So again, let's sprinkle it lightly on all the beds. So what we are gonna do is we'll be using 4 inches spacing. So 4 inches is spacing in between the garlic cloves. And we are gonna be planting them 2 inches deep. So I think that's the recommended 2 inches. Because if we go too deep, then they'll be having a hard time bulbing up, I guess. And in this area, we choose the big cloves. So we still have we set aside the medium or and some of the small garlic, so that later on, if we still have some space, then we can sow them also in the garden. So before these beds were planted with eggplant and watermelon, but we removed them all and we amended these two beds with the composted cow manure. So I think that was 3 weeks or 1 month ago. So these beds are now ready to be planted. So that's pretty good. And by the way, when you are planting garlic, it's when you sow them in the hole, it's gonna be the flat side down and the pointed tip up, because the flat side, that's where the roots come out, and the pointed tip, that's where the sprouts come out. So we're done with the first bed, and let's do the same thing in this second bed. So by the way, we are planting Silverwhite soft neck garlic variety. Again, we bought this from MI Gardener, and this is our second season of planting garlic. Last year, we planted garlics that we bought from the grocery store, and we were pretty successful, but we didn't know the variety because it didn't say. So we planted those hardneck garlic because we were able to get some scapes. Well, although the scapes are delicious, what they're saying is true. They're really delicious. Anyway, the problem with them is they didn't store that good. So some of the garlics got rotten. So after sowing, it's very important to put some mulch, because this will keep the soil moist and it will keep the soil warm when during cold season. And of course, we don't not forget, we'll give them a good soak of water. So as if you notice, I put a label right there. That's important as well, so that we'll know what variety of garlic we planted, and also we know when we sow the cloves. And yep, good soak of water. And if you notice as well, we are using drip irrigation in our garden. Okay, we're all done planting in the front, and let's break some more garlic. I think we planted a lot in the front, so that's pretty good. We followed all the 4 inches spacing, so that's gonna produce a decent size garlic making when the time comes. So that one, that's the sweet Jenny cantaloupe. Let's just remove it because it's not gonna produce cantaloupe. It's already late in the season, so let's just remove it. Okay. So again, we remove all the mulch so that we can sow better and we can sprinkle some fertilizers later. So 3 months ago, we built this raised beds, so we just used this pine wood. And we also amended the soil. We put some garden soil first, and then we top it off with the composted cow manure. So the soil is pretty healthy. It's black. It's full of worms, so that's pretty good. And again, we are following 4 inches spacing, and we are planting first the big cloves. And again, very important, if we are sowing, the root end of the cloves is pointing down, so that's where the root comes out, and then the shoot end, that's pointing up, and that's where the shoots come out. So that's very important. Don't plant it the other way around. So we're all done planting in this bed, and so it's time to sprinkle some fertilizer. So again, bone meal, and of course garden soil fertilizer. So it's a pretty complete fertilizer, complete in NPK, but it's higher in phosphorus, because garlic, they are bulbing plants, so it's very important to have a good root good root system, healthy roots to produce a nice bulb. And we'll top it off again with this composted cow manure so that it's gonna provide a nice healthy organic matter in the soil, because it's this garlic planting is very it takes a long time from sowing to harvest. It takes like at least 7 months, so it needs a good source of organic matter, and of course a good source of nutrients. So after that, mulch back in. So if you remember, this mulch we got this from our son's school. So we gathered these leaves. These are leaves, tree leaves, and we put it here like 3 months ago. And a good soak of water after sowing, so that it will moisten the cloves and it will stimulate the roots to come out. So yep, good soak of water is important. And another important thing, label, because again you don't want to guess what you planted and you know when you planted it. So I said it before that this area is gonna be for onion planting, because we amended this soil I think 4 months ago. There was beans here before, and then we amended the soil with the composted cow manure. We were planning to plant some onions here, bulbing onions, but since we still have few medium-sized garlic, we'll just plant them all in here. So same thing, 4 inches spacing, 2 inches deep, and then root side down, shoot side up, and of course put some fertilizer of your choice, because it's gonna give a continuous feeding. Again, this is a long process, so the plants need the continuous source of nutrients, and of course the organic matter is very important for soil health. So yep, and we're almost done. So if you're wondering what we're using for fertilizer, we're using, it's from Spoma. So these are garden tone from Spoma, and also bone meal from Spoma. So the garden tone are pretty cheap, because for how many pounds that? I think for 27 pounds you'll get it for like 28 bucks. So that's pretty good. And first, let's just give them a good soak of water, and we'll put the mulch back in. So the mulch, this is a very crucial step for garlic, because it keeps them nice and cozy during the whole growing process. So yep, that's it, and we're all done. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time watching today's video. It's garlic planting, and again, we planted Silverwhite. It's a softneck garlic because it suits in our zone 9B. So yep, the hard work is done. So these garlic are not very high maintenance, so I'll just make sure to keep the soil moist, and next spring, early spring or late winter, then we can do our second round of feeding, second round of fertilizer, and compost application on this garlic. So let's yep, grab your cup of coffee and join me, because it's nice weather. It's nice weather outside, and it's gonna be nice weather starting today, because it's gonna be on high 70s already. So again, thank you so much, and God bless you.